In an effort to help women excel in the ag sector, producers prepare to convene for the 2019 Women in Agribusiness Summit. It's kicking off next month with a number of presentations focusing on the latest industry trends. Joining us now is Event Director Joy OShaughnessy. Thanks so much for joining us today, Joy. So this is the 8th year for the Women in Agribusiness Summit. Can you explain the demographic makeup of the typical attendee?
Sure, and thanks for having me. The attendees of Women in Agribusiness Summit span the entire corporate supply chain, from inputs to packaged goods. Our timing and the content is really not so much for producers themselves, but for everyone else that cares about producers and the process of feeding people. So traders, procurement professionals, sales, R&D, operations, HR, marketing, legal, finance folks, they're all here, and we're working hard to provide valuable content for all of them.
Absolutely. Speaking of which, we know that there's going to be a keynote panel of U.S. State Commissioners of Ag who will discuss the ag priorities in each of their states. What was the idea behind forming this panel?
We're super excited about this one in particular. Before the last election, there were 4 sitting female state commissioners of agriculture whose terms were going to continue. This year, there were 2 more whose terms were up and they were reappointed. And then after the election, 7 additional women have taken the office leading their state agricultural operations. So now we have more women in charge of state-level agricultural offices than ever before. And so this panel is going to be made up of the commissioners from Virginia, Idaho, Colorado, and South Dakota. And they'll join us on stage at the summit to acknowledge this achievement in women's advancement in agriculture, but by discussing their plans and initiatives for helping the production and trade in their states. I'm really looking forward to this discussion.
You know, you're also including Ignite, a women-owned business expo at this year's event. Talk more about that and what prompted it.
Sure. So we're launching Ignite this year to help build a platform to support women-owned companies and the large ag corporations who are looking to diversify their procurement portfolios. We already have 250 plus of the world's leading ag and food companies attending the event, and Ignite is a way to get the small women-owned businesses in front of them. And I really invite women who own businesses that are either ag and food related or would speak to the needs of large corporations to come check us out on the website. We've kept the costs really low, and we're trying really hard to support women's economic advancement with this expo.
You know, let us know, how can we get our hands on tickets? What is that website?
Sure, it's womeninag.com, and all the information about Ignite and the agenda for the rest of the conference is there as well.
All right, Women in Agribusiness Event Director Joy OShaughnessy, thank you so much for joining us today.